Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Photography, beginner's photography for everyone on Dantay TV. Today we're going to talk about RAW versus JPEG. We're also going to talk about why bother setting up your camera and setting up all the preferences in the camera when you can just shoot in RAW and post-process in lossless quality later on. So there's a great debate as to whether to shoot in either RAW or JPEG. So what are RAW images? RAW image files are sometimes called digital negatives, as they fulfill the same role as negatives in film photography, which means you can always go back to the original file. The negative is not directly usable as an image, but it has all of the information needed to create an image. Okay, try to follow along with me. Like a raw photo negative, a raw digital image may have a wider dynamic range and preserves most of the information of the captured image. The purpose of the raw image format is to save with minimum loss of information the data can obtain from the sensor and the conditions surrounding the capturing of the image. Confusing, right? But yeah, one of the major downsides and to why people don't use raw images is the file size. Because it has to store so much information, it actually ends up being about 5 to 6 times the size of a JPEG image. On the flip side, this is definitely one of the major benefits of using JPEG images. You can fit more images on your SD card if you don't have a big SD card or a CF card. Personally, I always shoot in RAW because I love the option of being able to edit my photos without losing any quality. Another benefit of RAW photography is if you shoot in black and white, you can simply change your photo back to color in post-production, losslessly, whereas if you shot in JPEG and black and white, you wouldn't be able to change it back to color. Well, not easily anyway. When shooting in RAW, why bother setting up the camera if you can edit it in post-production losslessly? This is a great question, but there's a simple answer. Focusing on your object is definitely necessary. You don't want to have a great photo and find out later that the focus is on the background or not on the object instead. Also, sometimes the exposure can be a bit too bright or too dark, and you can only edit so much in post-production without adding noise and degrading the photo itself. Of course, there are some camera purists which do not believe in post-production, but that's really their choice and I'm not going to hate on them for that. It's all love here. So what are your thoughts in the big RAW versus JPEG debate? Do you agree? Did I lose you while talking? Is there any questions about RAW versus JPEG you'd like to ask? Please feel free to post them below or inbox me. I don't mind. Okay, so that's all for today's episode of photography. Hope you guys got something out of it. Please continue to support me. Thank you so much for supporting me so far. Also remember to check out my Instagram with the username The Dantay. I post daily flower photography taken with my iPhone 4S and a couple more pictures of my life. Okay, so have a great day. Until next time, see you guys later. Happy Chinese New Year!